Welcome back, everybody, to Rimworld. Yesterday, we had a dirty, fiery mage raid, and I was way more scared than I need to be, but we need to have a bit of a chat about that. Firstly, there weren't lightning mages, which, when I played offline, were the worst ones. Those things were unbelievably difficult compared to the fire. They made the fire mages we fought yesterday look like Big Babby. Speaking of Big Babby, everybody said I need to get out, we need to send our people in, we need to get into melee range, we need to fight them. But the last time, in a Rimworld series, I sent our people out into combat to deal with a threat. Some of them died, and then I got a million dislikes because a fan-favorite character, for example, Shittle. Let's say I equip Shittle with a knife and I say, Shittle, let's kill those mages, because that's what everyone in the comment section wants. If Shittle then died, everybody would, I would be crucified. I would be marched in the streets like a big Shittle murderer. So we need to make an agreement that if I'm going to fight mages in a sensible, meaningful way, you can't dislike if people die. If we're taking big risk, we got to have a big, fair, equal agreement here. What am I saying? People are still going to dislike if Shittle dies. I would dislike if Shittle dies. Shittle's not going to be the one going onto the front lines. I will admit, definitely agree, using the phase strike with Knife-Eared Joe would have been a good idea. I'm absolutely conceding that point. But I'm still not sure I want to give everyone a sword and march them to their death. To be honest, it worked, right? But the coward play did work because they weren't able to kill us when we're nicely behind our big stone walls. Anyway, speaking of big stone walls, today I'd like to get the defensive done a bit better. We had a meteorite drop right there, which is quite frustrating. But I'm going to build a big fuck-off wall across here. Again, not going to build a kill box, but we are going to build castle walls because it is supposed to be a castle. This is where everyone, like our regular characters, can sleep and live their lives. So I'm a half-elf, Knife-Eared Joe, Worcester Sauce, and Darrelly. They can all hang out in this area. That's like the town outside the castle. And then this will be the big castle wall, and then we could have, like, farms on the actual outside here. You know, like a castle should be. Speaking of mages, well, I don't know that they are mages yet. I actually haven't checked. A group of, oh, no. Oh, they are fucking mages as well. Okay, I've only turned up with a lightning ring. So we've got no lightning rings. We've got one with an elemental ice. I've actually never seen the ice ring. The lightning rings are horrible because they literally just call down lightning bolts from the sky. So it's not even like the fire ones where you have to move around and try and avoid it. They will just zap you dead. I've never seen the ice ones before, so they could be easy, they could be horrible. Then we've got Rodriguez, we've got Gret, who is an arcane mage, we've got Dariel, and we have Johnny, yes papa, fire mage. Okay, let's be very careful about him as well. I'm still, for the time being, going to keep everyone on the let's be very careful and still use our bows and arrows tactic. But if we have to send them out into combat, like the phase strike especially, like I talked about yesterday, phase strike can hit through walls. So it'd be a good idea to get this guy very briefly equipped with a powerful melee weapon. What have we got? We've got like a lot of gladiators. We've got, what are those? Gisam. Okay. We've got spears, we're looking for weapons that have the armor penetration though, so something like a gladius isn't too bad. What about a big fuck off battle axe? That'll do it. Let's give you a battle axe, and if they're drafted, we don't have to worry about changing their loadouts or anything. They should just, in theory, keep it equipped. Let's get you down there as soon as possible. Who's caught out? Worcester Sauce. Let's get you home as soon as possible. Right, you've got your battle axe. As long as we don't undraft him, we'll keep that equipped. I'm going to put him within phase strike. Why don't we hide him, like, here? And as the enemies, because they can't target him there, as they come around the corner, we can move him up to here and then phase strike him out of the tower behind them, because the range on it isn't fantastic. It is pretty good, don't get me wrong. But we've got to bear in mind, they're going to cling to this wall and then come round. So we need him to be in a position. Actually, can you phase strike from behind doors? Could he? I mean, I think they can. They can do it from behind walls and things, right? So I don't see why we wouldn't be able to do that. That could work. Okay, you know what? Let's test this strategy then. Now's the perfect time to test it. Besides that, has everyone else got range weapons? Worcester Sauce does not. You get to stand in the Embrasure of Doom. Darrelly also does not. You do, though. I'm a half-elf, definitely does. They also got the Shadow Bolt as well. I should really give Darrelly the bow, but that's okay. Right, let's move you there. Good luck, team. Let's see how we go. Also, we need to spread people around quite a bit as well, because I'm not quite a big fan of having them all lined up like that. Granted, it gives them better line of sight. Especially for Elrang, if we had him down here, he'd be able to hit from much further away. But also, clumping them all together seems like just a horrible plan, really. Okay, what are we up against? We've got Gret coming around first. Gret is not a threat. That's how the saying goes. I mean, obviously, the arrows are going to do nothing, because apparently he's done it with a fucking futuristic shield. Look, they're all bunching up, you fools. Right, premium Fireclaw territory. Why don't we start the Fireclaw before they come around the corner? Go. That was a bit of a whiff. Then we'll keep rattling off fireballs at the guy with the... Oh, come on. You've got to hit. What does Fireball need? 48.8 mana. My God. So this is where we'll send Knife-Eared Joe. I'm really worried, though, because as we saw the episode before that, all it takes is a single well-placed knife to kill a man dead. Like, we had a guy behind embrasures, and he got murdered insanely quickly. So, I am a little bit concerned that if we warp him out, he's just going to get annihilated. Why don't we see what damage the ice ring does before we... Oh, my God, you guys are so inaccurate. Right, let's move you up here. You can help out. Okay. It does AoE. It does AoE, but it doesn't seem to do much damage. It's certainly not as bad as that other one. Okay, now they've all spread out a little bit. Why don't we warp Knife-Eared Joe in now? So let's do a phase strike. Let's get him right there. Boom. Oh my god, it works so well. It's so powerful. Oh my god, look at that though. What happened? The elemental ring of ice, you're telling me, did half his health in damage that early on? What? 64%? What, from being hit by a ring of ice? That's unreal. Okay, well, in theory, Johnny should... My man, what is going on here? He's just getting ripped apart. He's wearing armor, for God's sake. Okay, let's do another phase strike. There we go. Oh my god, we actually got him. Very cool. All right, very cool. I need to use their abilities a bit more sensibly then, don't I? And that's everybody dealt with. Oh, well done, team. Okay, that one wasn't too bad at all. On draft, let's get to work putting out these fires. Knife-Eared Joe, I'm going to get you to actually phase strike home so you can go and get yourself healed up as soon as possible. There's no food. Oh my god, how have we run out of food this quickly again? We had so much yesterday. Oh my god, we can't keep this many prisoners. I stand by what I said. This is ridiculous. All right, in that case, we got some med packs, so that's very, very nice. What do we do with food? Has anyone got anything in their inventory? Oh, everyone's starving. Shit. Okay. Let's go cut some berry bushes then. I hate to do it, but we don't really have a choice at this stage. Harvest all plants. Just absolutely everything. That way we get some heal root as well, assuming that any is grown. I'm going to say everybody is set to high harvest, even though that's a terrible idea, because obviously, you'll waste it. Let's not have some of these people do it in hindsight. That's okay by me. Our let's put back on growing as well, because of course we had the fire yesterday that destroyed most of our crops. I'm going to wake them all up. I'm going to say let's just go and get meals rather than sleep and potentially starve to death here. So, what time is it now? 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Why are we going to bed? Oh, because they're injured? That's fair enough. I'm going to say stay up late tonight, though. I might regret doing that, but hey, we'll wait and see how much food we're able to get in first. Right, Aurang should, after he's tended to them, they should immediately go back out and... There we go. Tended to Worcester sauce. Very nice. Good treatment quality there. Incredible stuff. Very good. Should go out and start getting some food then as soon as possible. There we go. Hey, raw corn? That's fine. I don't... Oh, Galley's immediately got food poisoning. Well, it's better than starving to death for the time being. Can't believe even now those fire mages are a pain in the ass, having burned down all of our food. Now everyone's starving to death. They did so much damage. Right, Shittle, start cooking. There we go. Okay, come on. Get some food down. Very nice. Okay, this is great. So we're at least getting that going for us, which is nice. And then obviously we get all of this replanted with the additional jobs that we've just given them there as well, although the slightly higher growing priority. What's Aurang doing? Delivering wood to that. We don't really care about that too much. I'll leave everything else just ready to go for the timing, because we haven't got any urgent jobs right now. We dealt with the coalition, obviously the fuel issue yesterday. I really want to get these houses built as soon as possible, but that's really just down to whenever our builders are ready to go. Oh, damn, look at this. The elephant bow that we got from the person that was killed by Knife-Eared Joe has max energy increase of 5%, energy regen of 5%, ability cooldown reduction of minus 10%, and ability bonus 10%. That's so good. I'm going to get Aaron to equip that. I know he's going to immediately unequip it, but that way we can at least have it on him while I redo the... Oh, I also gave Knife-Eared Joe a specialized loadout as well there. Right, so Aaron, let's edit yours and give you that elephant bow then. Because it uses the same arrows as the recurve bow or the composite bow, so there's no reason not just to use the same thing here. It's not like we have to make specialized ammo for it or anything like that. That's really good. And he should get passive bonuses from that too. So even when it's just sitting around like this, he'll get the bonuses to his fire abilities. That's insanely good. I think we do need to... There was a comment yesterday that pointed out, wait, have all elephant bows got that? Is that just something they do? Oh, shit. Maybe we should give that to... Knife-Eared Joe, maybe just keep it in his backpack. I'm not entirely sure. Darrelly would benefit a lot from that one. If she had the ability reduction, the ability bonus from that, that's insane. Okay, guess what? You're also getting an elephant bow in that case. My god. There's also an elephant spear that does something very similar as well. Look at that. Ability resistance, 20%. I have no idea what that means. Oh, hang on. That makes a lot of sense that he's able to resist. So, say, for example, I guess the Shadow Bolt does the shadow effect. I guess there's a chance he can resist that. More to the point, ability bonus 10%. We could just give this to Knife-Eared Joe. That's a hell of an upgrade from his battle axe then. Cool. This is insane. Like, I can't believe some of these things that they've just been giving us to free. What have we got here? Elephant Spear, get rid of the battle axe. That is a very nice little bonus there as well. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the cooldown that the elephant bow has, but it's still got to be pretty good, right? And he's got his composite bow as well there, so we've got the best of both worlds still. Darrell's got food poisoning from berries. Why? Shittle is cooking meals. I guess there just wasn't any available at that exact moment, because Darrell is a fussy shit. Arcane Crafting. Let's do it. Magical equipment, arcane forge, and we can forge our own. I believe the elephant bow and the elephant spear counts as that. There's also Thrumbo bow and Thrumbo spear as well, which is essentially the upgrade. Enchanting. Now, that is what the, obviously the enchantments that those carry. That would allow us to do it ourselves. I believe you refine magicite into various different gems, and then from what I remember anyway, it's been a long time since we played Room of Magic, those gems you can then apply to any equipment and give them upgrades. I think it requires a little bit of mana as well. That seems incredible. I'm more than happy to do that. Now we've got to build some furniture. We don't really have that many marble blocks, and again, I kind of want to save that for the wall. So what are our options to build furniture out of here? Let's take a quick look. So we've got furniture, beds, we can build it out of jade, marble. Oh, we can make it out of adobe? I don't think that's a good idea. I feel like building beds out of mushed up hay, mulched down hay. I feel like it's a terrible idea. Let's just go for regular wood then. Fine, it'll do for the timing. And of course, it's an upgrade of them sleeping over on the dining room floor, so it doesn't really matter that much. Let's put the bed on this side here. I want to give it enough room for the dresser and the end table, of course. Put them in there. I'll have to smooth off some walls, or actually, no, I should maybe just finish this house full stop. Oh yeah, let's do that. Then they got plenty of room for some other stuff as well, just general living quarters, basically. Let's get the beds done first before I plan out dresses and everything, so they're not delivering a load of resources to that. Oh my god, really? These trees take a long time to grow, but I guess that's the problem with having the volcanic winter followed by just about everything else we've had wrong with this damn Earth at this stage. Plant cut still maximum priority. It is good. I designated them to mine out some more steel. In hindsight, I'm not sure why, because we haven't really got anything to spend steel on right now. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel those for the timing. I just saw it there, and I was like, you know what, we might as well grab that. But no, that's a waste of time. You guys go out and get me some wood instead, so we can build some dedicated bedrooms. 1 hour left. Let's pull everyone back then and wait for this next raid to turn up. I don't want them being out in the field gathering wood while these guys turn up. I also want to spread out these defensive positions a little bit more. I'll just get them into a rough position for the timing, then we'll move them all around. Where's your bow, Shittle? Have you got any ammo for that? He does. He just hasn't got it equipped. That's okay. We can flip that back over. Right, so let's think about this. I mean, I don't want to put them right up to the top here, so let's put you at the bottom. Let's move Galley to there. Let's get... Okay, thank you, Raid, for interrupting that. Let's get you... Worcester Sauce is good at the lullaby. What's the range on the lullaby? Can we see? Quite good. Oh my god, what? Okay, wow. Are these... No, these are elves. They're moon elves. Got another faceless in there. We've got Wanderer. What is that? I didn't recognize that one. Psionic. Oh, that'd be cool to recruit. And then we've got another faceless there as well. Wow, that's a hell of a raid you've decided to send us then. Let's spread these guys out. Luckily, we don't have to worry so much about the utterly ridiculous... Actually, we want to keep our rank at a position adjacent to the enemies coming in. Knife Ear Joe, we are going to stand you right there, my friend. Darrelly, I'm going to move to the top here. She's quite valuable, so I'll take her off of the front lines, inverted commas. A half-elf, let's get you with that one too. Let's use some abilities. This is going to be quite interesting, because this is a massive raid, but they are coming in a straight line, which does not make their lives easy when Aaron gets his fire claw out. Let's get a bit closer. Bit closer. That'll do it. Go. Watch this. Oh, it's looking good. You know what, that was more... I remember that being more powerful. I'm going to be honest, I remember that being a lot more powerful. I think nerfed it. It just seems so much less than it used to be. Oh well, let's go and put all those points into focus so that we can try and rattle off some more of these abilities as soon as possible. Alrang is firing that one. Half-elf, let's get a Shadow Bolt out just into a group somewhere, see if we can do some damage with that. Boom, very nice. Okay, we hit a couple. We've got Lullaby. Now, I'm going to save Lullaby for when they start getting close to Knife Ear Joe, and then we're going to knock the whole pack out in one go. I might move Shittle up, just in case it affects our own guys. I don't believe it will. Oh, God, that was close. Now's the time to do it. Let's drop a Lullaby, and let's drop it, like, here. Come on, come on, come on. Boom. Sleep. Did it? Don't think it worked. I don't think it worked at all. Okay. Right, let's get you into position. Let's move you up as well. Galley, keep firing. Elrang, what can we do with you then? Fire Claw. How much mana do we need for Fire Claw? Maybe I should stop firing Fire Bolt and actually just stick to Fire Claw. Because Fire Bolt is good for disturbing single opponents. But in a massive group like this, Fire Claw would be infinitely more useful. And how much does Fire Bolt take? 13.5. We could fire one more of those out. Let's try and hit that Psionic. See if we can take him out of the equation here. Because he seems to be doing some fancy abilities I don't like. Did he do anything? Oh, sorry, my bad. Let's try that again. Go. Okay, ready? Boom. And it bounced off of him, I think. I have no idea. Now, seismic slash travels in a straight line, right? So let's do that down here. Straight down the center. That'll be... Oh, my God. I was going to say that'll be a lot of damage, and fuck me, my God, it was. We knocked down like 6 people in one go. What was that? Okay, I'm not complaining, obviously. That's incredible. Where's the psionic? Because I really wanted to capture you. There you are. Everybody, let's use poison. See if we can knock him down. Come on, Darrelly. Get him. Okay, nice. Okay, why don't we send Knife-Eared Joe in? Teleport him in front. Oh my God, you killed him, you moron. I wanted him to body block him, but not kill him along the way. Nothing personnel, kid. Teleports behind you. For God's sake. All right, never mind. Whatever. My bad. I was kind of hoping we could recruit that guy, but that's okay. I didn't want a psionic anyway. Who wants a psionic? Right, everyone get to work. We've got plenty of people we can strip here. Look, they've turned up in like full plate mail as well. I'm not gonna use full plate mail yet, but when we have enemies turning up with obviously quite powerful endgame weaponry, it will be the difference between life and death. 3 bedrooms done. Okay, that's so incredible, because that's going to help out with mood so much. It's basically the reason why they're constantly so upset, because they've been lying on a patio floor that they share with 5 other people that's covered in blood. So now they've all got their own little room. So I'm going to give the first one to I'm a half-elf, because I think they deserve it, given how bad their room is. We'll give one to Darrelly, healer, and then we'll give one to... I think Knife-Eared Joe deserves it. Not just saying that because his mood is lower, but I think Knife-Eared Joe has done a lot more. Basically just saved the colony in that last raid. So you are promoted to full-blown house owner. I'm not going to build every house this big, I should point out, because we're not going to have room for it otherwise. These are the mansions. These are luxury mansions for the first people who have pledged their banner to the mighty new kingdom of Lambern, the true kingdom of Lambern. Oh, I built that on the wrong side, you fool. Right, let's put that one there. Put down some dresses. I want them to be in maximum comfort. That's all that really matters about their houses, because they're going to be spending so few time in there just to sleep, that the comfort is maxed out, because that's all that matters. Oh, that's really cool, but I'm not really sure what I want to do with that. Also, what the hell is this medical emergency? Rank him as life-threatening malnutrition extreme. Why are we not feeding the prisoners? Oh, because we're out of food again. What a novel idea that is. Holy shit. What's all those berries? Did we seriously eat every berry on the map? Oh my God, you're joking. They actually have. You greedy shits. Okay, we'll have to go chop down the new berry bushes that have only just grown. Harvest all plants. That's going to be difficult to try and keep that guy alive. I won't lie. Right, quickly. Where am I? Where's my draft button? Draft on draft. Let's reset their jobs. Shittle, I want you... Where are the berries? I'm going to get Shittle to manually feed this guy some berries. Otherwise, if I leave them on the floor, someone else will eat them, Shittle. Do not. Pick up those berries. And let's march you over here, and you put the berries in his mouth. Put the berries. Don't feed him a corpse. Actually, yeah, feed him a corpse. That's fine. Yes, eat the corpse. Okay, Shittle deserves the food. Oh, Shittle's sad now because I didn't feed him. All right, never mind. There's the red dragon, by the way. So they actually drop red dragon horns, which are... The dragon has asthma? I wonder if we could use this to our advantage. They drop red dragon horns, which are... incredibly good. They're like basically like Thrombo horns, but on crack. Basically, they're way more aggressive. Both the dragon and the horn, that is, it does way more damage, like much higher DPS. They also drop red dragon leather that, as I recall, has a ridiculously high armor value. Although in combat extended, I don't know what any of this means. Modified AP equals initial AP minus armor rating. Modified damage equals initial damage times modified AP over initial AP. These reductions, of course, silly me, I should have guessed that. I am not getting a degree, so I know how combat extended works, okay? We're going to fully ignore, I'm just going to assume it's broken, because there's no official patch for it. I just thought dragons would be a nice addition. I never planned on murdering them dead. Oh, Pom Mana is done. What are they called? Pom Mana Serum. Does that not have an effect? Pom Mana sense? Lower manipulation, lower moving, higher consciousness, and a higher global learning speed. Let's definitely not just eat these for shits and giggles. I feel like we need to put a restriction on those as sort of a social drug, because that could have a lot of unintended consequences if it takes them 50 times as long to do everything, because everyone's high as hell eating a load of hallucinogenic oranges. It's mighty cold in the castle. We might have to enable the heating for the winter. Let's get those flicked as soon as possible and see if that will help out. 12 degrees right now. 2 hours before the next raid turns up is not too inspiring. Where is everyone right now? Yeah, we need to pull back a little bit. Although the dragon, not even kidding, the dragon hanging around might help out quite a lot. Let's go defensive position. I don't think I actually saved our defensive positions, did I? What? Shittle? Shittle needs food. Rescue him. Feed this man. Well, I assume it's food, right? Arang, are you capable of feeding Shittle? Run. Nightbeard Joe, let's get you to defensive positions as soon as possible. God damn. Feed this man. Okay, he's good. Nothing to worry about. Right, okay. Let's sort out these defensive positions as well, because I keep forgetting to save that one. Right, hold. What are we up against? Tremendous raid, next raid. That's ideal. Denizens from Nephew's Royal Court. These are the knights and such things, aren't they? There is a fucking lot of them again. We're apparently fighting Santa. They've got various different warriors. What are you? I don't recognize that one. Chaos Mage. I will admit, I've never seen a Chaos Mage before. That must be something new since I've last played. We've got an Entertainer. We have an Arcane Mage as well. Doesn't seem too difficult. Besides Santa over there, they're wearing quite light armor, which is obviously great news for us, because that means our arrows are going to be slightly more effective. Okay, Elrang, you need to be in a position that's sort of adjacent to them now. Let's get you with your bow up into this area. Let's get you up here as well. Darrelly, you can sort of hang around here. That's fine with me. I'm a half-elf. I want you in a position where Shadowbolt can be effective, so let's put you at the bottom there as well. Okay, I'm going to save those as defensive positions before I forget. I'll admit, I'm not overly confident here. What I'm actually thinking we could do in the future for, especially Knife-Eared Joe, dig in a little cave, just sort of like in this area. You can see there's a minor opening there anyway. Keep it in this area, and then when the enemies turn up, we just phase him through the rock and get him behind them all. That could work out really well. We want all the enemies to line up as much as possible, both for Elrang's ability, for Shadowbolt, and for Knife-Eared Joe. Both his Phasmic Strike, both his Phase Strike and his Seismic Slash here in a line, in a horizontal line. So ideally, we want to get them lined up there. Okay, let's see. Elrang, I think 2 Fire Claws rather than Fire Claw and the occasional Firebolt. And I think we could do it in waves as well. So let's go for those guys. That seems a nice lineup. Oh, maybe not as nice as I'd liked. Actually, that was incredible. Not at all a complaint there. Let it come off cooldown, and then I'm going to manually fire it again. Worcester Sauce has run out of arrows by the looks of it. Why? I need to check his loadout, make sure, because it seems like Worcester Sauce, composite bow, you should have 5 arrows. Okay, that's me being a fool. I meant to type in 25. God knows how long that's been like that for him. Glad I double checked, though. Okay, let's let this come off of cooldown. Look at how many are stunned as well, because they're on fire. Man, that alone might have just saved us there. As he comes close, let's Seismic Strike him. That did nothing that time. I can't believe that last raid it annihilated everyone, and then this time it just did nothing. Just did absolutely nothing. The Elephant Spear works. Oh, shit, where did you come from? A teleport spell by the looks of it. Why don't we Seismic Strike that? Boom. Oh, that is such a powerful ability. My God. I've really been sleeping on Phase Strike. I was making a big deal about it because of its usefulness outside of combat. But it turns out it's just so unbelievably powerful. Why don't we, like, give Blade Spin a go? Oh, I was hoping we would be able to target with that. Sorry, my bad. Let them run. Let them run. We don't need to chase them down. Well done, team. Right. Go and put the fires out on them. Let's get the bodies dealt with. They've turned up with so much Devil Strand stuff. Wow, that's insane. I assume Devil Strand is as good in Combat Extended as it is in the base game, right? I assume it's been adjusted to also be worth growing in this one, too. That's quite nice. So how long until this rice is grown? 78%. Then our next load of rice is in. That should keep us going for a while. We've got plenty of this mana fruit, which I'm not a big fan of, I will admit. And then we've got a load of corn as well. Just why are you not cooking? Oh, he is cooking. Right, there we go. I was going to say, I'd rather cook, honestly, some of this mana fruit into... Oh, Rankian, welcome. Now, Rankian was magically gifted, right? Right, magically gifted, good at shooting. That's why I kept them on board, and then they've got some other various skills here. Intellectual 8. Now, what I want to do, ideally, is put them on the research, maybe to replace Galley, because Galley's incredibly good at construction, and also incredibly good at crafting, and I feel like we've got Galley doing construction, like she's our most skilled builder as well, so with the quality builder mod, we're waiting on her to build a load of stuff, which she is our head crafter, so we're waiting on her to do all the crafting for tailoring and things that are affected by quality. I might even take her off of research just to have Rankian do it. Because when it's like this, when it's just a crappy research bench, everything's going to take ages. Regardless of whether you've got 15 skill or whether you've got 25 skill, it's not affected by the multipliers that you would have with your multi-analyzers and whatnot. So skill is kind of less important here. It's just the fact that we're doing it in the first place. So I'm going to send Rankin up to do that instead. And I think he deserves an official name now that he's part of the colony. And the very elven name that was suggested for Rankin is Adoring Fan. Welcome. Standing here next to me. The Adoring Fan, excellent. I like that one quite a lot. So Magically Gifted. This is one of the reasons I've been focusing a lot on the magical research. Really, I should have gone for Scribing next. we can, when we get this guy, and there's also another person in the prison as well who's magically gifted. Is that Ranrin? Yeah, is also magically gifted. Incredibly good trait, so. With those two, we can actually write scrolls from them, potentially end up with 2 random mage classes that we don't currently have. So we might end up with our lightning mage. We might end up with our another fire mage, for example. It's purely random. We can also write scrolls with mages we've got already. So if we want another fire mage, we could have Aaron write a scroll that would guarantee another fire mage. But I like the idea of getting to other random classes that we haven't before seen. So let's get him a loadout too. I need to make sure everybody has the correct setup for the time being. 3 hours left before this supposedly tremendous raid. I'm making sure very, very quickly that Galley has turned out enough stone arrows for everybody to get through this one. The last thing we want is people to have no weapons. I'm also, quickly before the raid starts as well, going to invest a load of points, because we haven't done that for a couple of days in-game now, so got to make sure that we are, yeah, I mean, there we go, prime example right there. Let's make sure that everybody is the most effective and most powerful they possibly can be during this upcoming raid, because I'm a little bit concerned it might kick our ass. Okay, defensive positions team, who needs one? Adoring Fan, where are you, my friend? Got a bow, got a sidearm equip. It's a pickaxe, but it's fine, right? It'll do. Let's get you. Oh, apparently he's already in a position. I mean, that's fine. I was going to say roughly about there anyway. There you go. Boom. Okay, is everyone in position ready to go? Just waiting on Alrang, who must have food poisoning or something, because he's moving incredibly slowly. Oh, man, that was a long-ass pause then. Group of elves from the Kingdom of Landburn. Of course it would be. Is that it? That's our tremendous raid. The last raid was fucking bigger than that. Really? 11? Okay. That's fine. I'm not going to complain that the game has decided not to completely annihilate. Ah, look. -1 degrees. So all of our crops now are pointless, basically. I might as well just stop them growing for the timing. That's frustrating. So have we got enough food to get us through the winter? What do you mean, absolutely not? We might have to turn one of these rooms into a growing room or something like that. Otherwise, we're going to really, really struggle with any sort of food. But we'll deal with that in a second. I think first things first, let's deal with this damn raid. So let's go through all their abilities and make sure everyone is fully upgraded first. So Alrang, I'm going to give him a point in focus. I'm going to give him a point in... Let's give some points in Firebolt. I do like Fireball, but that's good for massively, as it says there, wreaks havoc, creates a fire explosion in an area. I want crowd control, and Fireball works really, really well for both being able to capture people and for stunning them and stopping them attacking back, so that's on the top of the list. Galley, I'm saving up his skills for, you know, actually learning some skills. What do I want with you, then? So we've upgraded kinetic, I mean, increases the duration of reversal. I quite like that one. What skill did we learn with him? We upgraded one, didn't we? Oh, that was it, the mimicry. Right, so that will make his Shadow Bolt slightly larger, and of course we could copy our Arang's Fireclaw, like I said, so I'll go for that one for the timing. And then reversal, I like the sound of, so we'll roll with that one. Knife Fear Joe, where do we even start with you? You are incredible. I would like to give him bonuses to this one. And maybe even Blade Mastery, because the speed and the dodge chance especially is going to be super, super useful. But you've got to admit, Phase Strike has been insane. So let's give him... Stamina cost by 8% per skill. Oh, I'm definitely putting points into that to start off with. Increasing the chance to critical strike by 15% per skill level. Base chance is 10%. Wow. That's insane. We get up to like 55% of the max one then. Deals 3 times damage. Yeah, okay, I'll do that one. Dorian Fan has nothing. Worcester Sauce has the... I think we'll go for the slightly higher Lullaby. By increases the chance it's affected by 10%. So 40% is base and then 70% at maximum. What does Resonance do? Reduces the consciousness of affected pawns, works even if Lullaby would have resisted. Oh, wow. So make them worse at fighting. Do we want to stun them outright, or do we want to guarantee a less effective combat? I think I'm going to put a point in both. I'm going to put 2 points in both then. Go for a little bit of a gamble, but also guaranteed effect as well. And then finally we got Darrelly, whose only real good combat one is the poison, but I really do think that the regeneration and the healing is so much more useful. So I'm going to go for that one then. That one can allow us to cure the plague. What? Flu and wound infections, gutworms and food poisoning. Oh my god, being able to cure food poisoning sounds incredible. Okay, done. Right then, let's see what we're up against. Again, a well-placed Fireclaw, we can win. A well-placed Seismic Strike, as we've proven, we can win. We've just kind of got to hope we get a little bit lucky here. Where are they? They're on the way down now. Okay, here we go, team. Let's take Alrang. Obviously, I'm going to focus on manually controlling some of his powers to start off with here. And let's fire one out straight away. Why the hell not, honestly? Go. Or don't. What? Vomiting? Oh, you foolish man. Okay, there we are. Well, I might as well bloody reshoot with that one then, huh? Might as well go all the way down here. Boom. Oh, you gotta admit, that was a pretty good shot. Let's use Fireball as well. Let's try and hit. Which one of them had the powers? Actually, none of them have turned up with powers this time. Okay, have we got any long-range weapons? They've all got melee. This is the tremendous raid. I feel like... I feel like the game's gone a little bit, although we did have that with previous series with wave-based survival. Let's see if we can stun a couple while we wait on Fireclaw to go off of cooldown. And then as they line up, Knifebeard Joe is just going to annihilate them. Watch this. Ready? Watch this. Line up. Line up. Get into position. Can we phase straight through the whole lot? Will that work? Let's find out. Go. My man only killed the one at the back, but that's still incredible, huh? And then let's... Oh my god, he's so powerful. He's so powerful. He's too strong. Block their escape. There is no escape. Oh, that's a... Is that a Blade Master? Chaos Mage, right. I would like you as a friend. Here's what we're going to do. Adoring Fang, get in there with your fists, and let's go and box this person over the head. Melee attack you. You're going to kill Miana. What is... Oh my god, she's got like some sort of shield? Look at that. That's cool. I want to be very careful not to kill her. So I'm going to let Knifebeard Joe in a second. Is she downed? Which one is downed? It's very difficult to tell. I think the one that's still up is... So let's swap you over to your fist, and let's just beat her. She's down. Oh my god, we've done it. We might have ourselves a Chaos Mage there, boys. Brawler, Ironwolf. They're all quite good. Oh, you're dead. There we are. So it's Miaphany. Let's grab you. So capture. Good work. Don't know how we're going to feed them again, but we'll cross that hurdle when we get there. Wow, another very, very well done raid. My god, team. Ooh, that was close. I'm really glad I started moving people back before those raiders turned up on time. Right, let's get you equipped with your bow. Adoring Fan, let's get you... Why do they keep on equipping their range weapons? I wonder if they do detect that the tools are better or something like that. I don't know why they do it actively, because there's no systems in place for them to do that. Anyway, it doesn't matter too much. Let's get everyone into defensive positions. This raid honestly looks harder than the tremendous raid that we had last time. And they turned up with crossbows too, and as we've seen previously, those crossbows are pretty accurate and pretty damn fast, so we can't just sidestep those, unfortunately. Okay, get into positions, everyone. Let's see what damage we can do. What's wrong with Galley? Are you alright? What the hell happened here? Crack and Bruise Muffalo Head. I sent them out hunting a little bit because the winter stockpile was getting a little lower. Muffalo must have hit back there. I guess we get Darrelly to patch her up like instantly, so it's not really a big deal. But I would rather say that for after the raid is over, or not, or she'll just do it. That's fine. Okay, right, Elrang. Let's get some of those fireballs out. I was kind of hoping they would. Oh my god, there's a person called Squirrel Girl. Squirrel Girl, Boom Boom, and Stella. Oh my god, it's like a hen night. Right, okay, fire off the flames. Again, the flame is so hit and miss. Sometimes it'll take out 5 people, and other times it'll just bounce right off them. I have no idea. Oh my god, they actually has more points available. My god, they're leveling up fast, aren't they? Knifebeard Joe, we're going to wait for... Where is he? So this one here was one I wanted to keep an eye on. Fisherman? That's not a power, surely. You have to... Oh, a summoner. That's got to be it. I was going to say a fisherman last time I checked. It's not necessarily a magical power. We'll let them come a little bit closer, and then we'll send in Knifebeard Joe, who really should have his elephant spear equipped if we have any hope here of doing any damage. Very nice hit there against Muller from Elrang. No, let's not. I was going to say, should we fire off a fireball just to test it out? But no, I don't want to risk it. It's not worth risking on a raid this size, especially given that this is bigger than the tremendous raid, like I said. Let's get ready with another Fireclaw. If we fire it straight across... we got to be careful, though, because last time we fired one straight up like this, it hit a lot of our own people as well. I also don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's necessary, seeing as 2 of them are down. I would rather fire off some slightly more accurate fireballs. I mean, that person's not moving. If you miss that... Oh, nice hit. There we go. They're now out of the equation. Let's get Knifebeard Joe to quickly blitz up behind you before you summon anything. Oh my god, it's instant. Holy shit. Critical hit, and it did absolutely 0 damage, I'd like to point out. I guess it was sucked up by his armor or something. Let's do a blade spin. See what damage that does. Oh, there we go. Nothing. What the hell's going on with that, then? This guy must have some really, really good armor. No, he just has wooden plates, and maybe it's that Muffalo tank top. I have really no idea here. Okay, they're going to be fleeing in a second anyway, so realistically, we probably don't have much to worry about. Oh my god, so he didn't kill him with a critical hit, but knocked him with a regular attack. That doesn't make much sense. Right, let's, nothing personnel, kid. Come on, Phase Strike. Show us what you've got. Again, critical hit, though. Hey, that was pretty good. My god, this Phase Strike, I really have been sleeping on its true ability, huh? Right, let's get behind you as well. It's unreal. Really, if we got enough cooldown on Phase Strike, I think Knifebeard Joe would genuinely be able to solo raids by himself. It's actually disgustingly good. Why did you do that? Oh my god. Sorry, I thought our own person shot him, but no, Stella actually did beat him in a showdown with a crossbow. That's vile. Now they're trying to kidnap him, which is, of course, not very cash money. Please stop them. Excuse me. There we go. That's what I was about to say. We're not losing another Knifebeard Joe. Darrell, if you could, waste all your power on. I think I might stop Daryl using poison. I feel like Daryl is way more useful when it comes to... Actually, let's get Arang to rescue him as well. Let's undraft and then rescue Knifebeard Joe. That way he'll immediately start patching him up. I just feel like it's not necessary. I don't know how much the poison is actually helping out, but I do know how much the regeneration is. To be fair, though, there's actually nothing wrong with Knifebeard Joe. It's just a bunch of... Really? It's just a bunch of bruises, so it's really not a big deal. Buffalo Revenge where? Oh, it's 2 of them. Oh, there's 3 of them. Shit. Who else is nearby? Elrang. Oh my god, he's patching. Okay, right, okay. Send everyone in. Send in the clowns. You guys pull back if at all possible here. Let's draft you guys up. Although there's 3 of them and 3 Muffalo. Realistically, if you can't beat 3 Muffalo, what's going on here? Especially, right, you can use reversal. Galley's got a hammer. Let's get out of there. Don't hunt a Muffalo with the hammer. Right, you are now reversing, so you can... That gives you time to get away. And they're injured. We should be fine. Should be fine. I think I'm a little bit overreacting here to a bunch of Muffalo. Right, let's get you guys lined up. Let's use a Shadow Bolt. I don't know if that's good for hunting, but I'm surely going to give it a go. Nice hit. What did that do? Nothing. Honestly, some of the abilities are so lackluster, aren't they? So Shadow Bolt sounds like it would do a lot of damage. Sounds like, you know, it's a warlock power. It's associated with demons, and it didn't do a thing. Maybe he missed. Maybe it missed. I'm being unfair here. Right, let's get you guys... I think we should be safe now, huh? Go back about your regular business. Thank you. Thank you all for watching. I think we're going to leave it there for today, just because we're in a kind of a good place to leave. We've got 5 hours left. The crops are obviously suffering. Once again, we're out of food during the winter, so I'll get some of the... people said yesterday in the comment section that the... Where are they? Somewhere in here, I'm sure. There it is. Steel light reflectors. So these are basically our little sun lamps, which we need to, it says that coal chunks can be used, and of course we've got coal chunks, so it's just little things that you can fuel that allow you to grow crops during the winter to obviously make up for the whole medieval thing. We don't have hydroponics basins or anything like that. So get this down as soon as possible. To be honest, I so rarely play in a biome like this in Rimworld. Try and go for all-round growing zones, things like that. This is, it's definitely a new trial for me personally, but look, we've got all of the houses down as basic as they are. For tomorrow, I'm also going to get the cleaning zone mod enabled. I've actually got it installed, but for some reason I didn't have it enabled. I don't remember if there are conflicts or anything like that. If that doesn't work, get another mod, because right now the cleaning is kind of a pain in the ass because they're just doing everywhere in the home area, which is, not that one. Massive, suffice to say. It's absolutely everywhere, so I need to deal with that. If you've got any suggestions for a mod, this is a quest for the comment section that will allow us to dismantle some clothes, because our entire stockpile is rammed full to the extent that I'm having to extend it because of all the clothes we've got now. With combat standard, I have no idea what they should wear at what time. I have no idea what armor is best, what combination is best, so I'm just letting them wear whatever they think is best. I'm leaving them to it, not giving them any restrictions. The downside to that is we've got a load of extra shit, and I don't know what's good and what isn't, so I'll leave it up to the comment section. If you know of any good medieval-style mods for dismantling clothes that aren't super hyper OP, let me know, and I'll definitely get those installed as well, ready for tomorrow. In the meantime, a big thank you to all of the patrons making the series possible. Before anybody clicks away, patrons included, please take a look at the public Patreon post I've put up regarding shout-outs at the end of videos. I want to do it so that people are still interested, because I basically look at my analytics. Everybody stops watching around now, and I always have little bits of extra to say at the end of videos and things that everybody's basically missing out on because of the Patreon list. So I want to do this a little bit better. I want to redo how I give these shout-outs. So I put up a public post. I'll put a link to it in the top comment and a pinned comment, whatever else, just so you guys can give me some feedback on what you think should be the right way to handle this, rather than me rattling off gigantic lists. Those changes will be going into effect if we do decide any changes. We'll start off at the 1st of next month, so that the people who have who maybe are here only for the shout-outs still get their shout-outs. I want to be fair to everyone in that regard. So in the meantime, a big thank you to the insane top tier level patrons for making the series possible in the first place, and a thank you goes out to Alchemia, Anthony Gurley, Asuna Kirito, Atmos, Average Gamer 419, Bacon Kitten, Bellex Stromba, Ben Hoffman, Booty Getter, Chesty, Crosis, Chris, Derek, DKO, Donald, Fukuna Vasquez, Gogolus, Grimwolf, Farik, Harry McGowan, Huey Longdong, Iguana Squad, James Shea, Jonah Waters, Justin Wallace, Caden Carter, Olympia George, Michael Muller, Norstress, Necrophilin, Odie, Pelvis Presley, Paul, Rodin, Scott, Skaz, Slipping It, Somnus, Shay, The One Ring, Tom Terrating, and Tyler Kendall, Tyler McClam, Vacuous Bacchus, Faragon, Vlad Radin, and William Green for their support at the insane tier levels on Patreon. Big shout out to these guys for making the channel possible in the first place. Much appreciated. And a big thank you as well goes out to Uwu Daddy, Asro, Adam Person, Adrian Ellison, Alex Bogard, Aiden M, Andrew Walsh, Andrew Wilson, Anchor, Artem, Astro, Attila, Betimus Max, Better Valerian, Blood for the Blood God, Brittany Lee, Buen Gun, Castillo J, Chris, Corgi Circus, Cogsell, Dapper Go, Derek, Don, Don27, Dylan, Emerald Beam, Foosh, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, Genji Circuit, Gothamo, Grey, Haji Dumar, I'm Sagatar, Icy the Great, Erotha, Jackson P, J Lara, Jacob Wolfie, Jason Sushu, Jose, Jeebus Crust, Euron DeVries, Jessica Smith, Drops, Lucky Sister, Jilly Vondel, Joseph Peer, Justin Rules, Justin Plock, Justin Walters, Kevin Saunders, Kane GB, Lampy, Lepus, Layla, Llewellyn Thomas, Luke Wallace, Manuel Bosic, Marik Thrandraug, Martin, Mastolp, Monica V, Monty, Mostly Samson, Munda Difflin, My Name Isn't Dio, Nathaniel Lundberg, Nick, Olivia Kaiser, Organized Confusion, Pan Samu, Panther Pearl, Peyton Denisar, Kamar Ishmael, Right Ace, Russian Oligarch, Billionaire, Ryan Hooper, Sam Keir, Scap, Shardul, Silkworm, Smirtworm, Smooth Octopus, Socrates, Super Nanny 089, Sweet C, Talar, Tioma, Tony Laban, Trashbin, Volsa, Voodoo Mumbo, Void Prince Kibo, Wes Lucy, Will Wade, Wilson Atef, Yellow 4, York the Second, Zetlock 2. See you guys all tomorrow for additional Rimworld content. Wow.